Hey,
Do
mama.
do do
Do
do do.
do 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 do. I love my Valentine.
That's us.
Oh my God, we're back! We haven't done our Valentine. Yeah, we haven't done I love my Valentine in
Forever.
forever. Um, it's good to be back.
It is.
It
It
is,
is. It is good.
and
And
we.
you look shocked. You like her accessory over here?
This is my new accessory. This.
Best accessory in the world.
So we first of all I want to thank you guys, and for if you're still watching, if you're still looking like where the videos at, we're
Wow.
coming back with the videos for I Love My Valentine. We have been on a search for topics, and we're going to expand some of our topics because becoming new parents has really given us a lot to talk about. And we're gonna. Hey, you're kneeing the camera. You're shaking the thing. We're gonna do our best to. What the heck? We're gonna do our best to expand our topic tree, if that's a word, beyond scriptural, just life experience and what's been going on in our lives. But we're always going to be a Christian-based channel, and we don't mean any offense to anyone who doesn't believe us or doesn't follow our faith. But God is first in our lives, and that's just us. So, this is our new baby, Lena Valentine. She was born February 8th, 2013. She's 3 months. And
You scared small.
and so we have experienced a lot of ups and downs in parenting and in our relationship and our marriage since she's been born. And it's been interesting. So today our topic is gonna be, oh, if she'll let us get through it, please don't cry. It's gonna be I guess just new parents and learning and trying to keep our marriage and our relationship intact while being parents. I guess that's going to be our topic today. We're going to do our best. We put her down for a nap specifically to record this video. And as soon as I sat down and tried to record it, she woke up screaming.
Oh.
Are you talking to Daddy? You guys sound like Chewbacca's. Anyway,
My voice
so
is kind of gone, so I can't do it like I used
yeah,
to.
Robert has like a dry throat today. I think it's because we had the heater on all night because it's been really cold and raining in California. Anyway, so our topic is just about being new parents, and we're gonna be as quick as possible because we don't want to ramble. When we first got married, we decided we were gonna wait 2 years to become parents. And and that we wanted to take time to just be married first and enjoy each other's company.
We
But
enjoyed it a little bit too
as you
much.
can see, we enjoyed it a little bit too much. And God has always plans before you have plans. And so we have our baby. And when we first brought her home, it wasn't that bad. It was, of course you wake up and you gotta feed her and whatever and stuff. But I mean, it wasn't horrible. I'll say that. And now it's gotten a little bit difficult because Robert has gone back to work. I'm home alone with her the majority of the time. Sleep is dwindling. Relationship time for us is dwindling. And it puts strain on our marriage and it's stressful. We get into a lot of different spats and arguments about who did what and who's gonna get up this time and what time you're coming home so you can help me because I've had her all day. And it's difficult. I think for me the most difficult thing is the lonely feeling I feel. I feel very, at times, just stifled. Like I'm never gonna get out the house again, ever. And even when I do get out the house for one day out of a month, that's one day out of 30 that I've been in the house. It's like so short-lived, and I'm battling burnout, I guess is what I should say. And I think the biggest thing for us now that we've had so many of these disagreements and arguments and yelling and stuff happen is that we have come to the conclusion that honesty is going to be the thing that helps us get through raising our child. I had become very complacent with just not talking because I was so tired, and I was just like, what's the point of even bringing up how I feel right now? I don't care. Like, how are you? Fine, whatever, blah. Like, I just got to the point where I wasn't sharing all of my emotions and I was keeping a lot of things to myself. And I realized that in a roundabout way, that is lying to my husband because I'm not being honest about what I think and what I want and how I feel. And it was very hurtful to Robert, and it was very upsetting to him. And I didn't think it was a big deal until I realized how upset he was. And I think the biggest thing that we have to make sure we maintain while being parents is we have to maintain time as husband and wife. We have to maintain time alone on top of parenting. So we need time to be individuals, we need time to be a couple, and we need time to be parents. All three. And I'm starting to learn that that's important. We're starting to get the individual time, but we need to come back to our marriage time, whether that's just cuddling while she's taking a nap or going for a walk while we're visiting our parents and they're Googling all over her. We just go outside and take a walk together and hold hands and take a walk, or whatever it may be. We have to find time for our marriage. And I think that's what is missing from parenting, and that's what's stressing us out, is that we don't have Robert and Tiffany time. And I don't know. Would you say that's what the problem is, or is it something else?
I think it's a combination of a lot of things. I think it's really a lack of sharing, a lack of communication, and I think I'm learning how important communication is in a relationship. Whether it's the things that you say, whether it's the things that you don't say, it still affects your relationship. And people will say trust is number one, but honestly, if you do not communicate, it's no way possible for you to build trust. So we've been, like for instance, this communication builds trust. You guys trusting us to tell y'all the truth, and we trusting you guys to actually, view or at least spread the word about us. Or just to really trust you guys to receive what we're saying, and that builds a open communication. A lot of times we post questions or we ask questions to our viewers, and we trust you guys to be involved. We're learning that sometimes that might not be the case, and vice versa. We said that we were going to do this consistently, and when my wife was pregnant, we didn't do it at all. So, and that breaks down trust. And so we're just trying to get back to us. So I guess today's more or less like a journal entry for
pretty much
our marriage, and just to give y'all guys insight on what it really is about. But enough about this. Let's talk about something that we do need to address for new moms. Like breastfeeding.
That's random.
Or
what?
Or emotional attachment.
Baby blues.
Let's talk about that before we run out of time, and we can go from that perspective, because initially this video is about addressing some of the things, the images that, or the research that people do that aren't even mothers, and they come with this assumption how a mother should be, while addressing, while even being a mother. Or we're just going to tell you the truth, so at least when you are expecting, you know what to do, and stuff like that. So even for a male point of view to a woman's point of view. So
Um, hmm. I have no. The one thing I can say is no one tells you that your marriage is going to take consistent work. And even when you have children, your marriage cannot be on the back burner. I think a lot of people take these steps of, especially for some reason, black women take this weird position of, oh, this my baby, my baby, my baby. And it's like, before you even had this baby, you had that baby over there. And I think it's very important as women that we don't neglect our husbands and we don't neglect our marriage. I really do try to make time. If I know she's going to take a nap, or if I know she's fine, occupied with her toys or whatever, I try to take time along with Robert. Whether that's 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever it may be. If she's asleep or if she's in her, wherever she's at, I will just, you have to be spontaneous. Like, hey, want to take a shower together? Hey, want to go walk? Hey, want to watch this movie for a second or watch this video? Hey, want to have a glass of wine and just laugh and talk and discuss? We might not be able to do all we planned in those 2 years we wanted to enjoy each other and not be parents. We might not be able to travel right now or go here or spend nights out hours until sunrise. We might not be able to do that, but we can make little moments matter in our marriage. I had a hard time with breastfeeding. My father passed away 2 weeks after Lena was born, and it was very stressful. It was very just heartbreaking. And I have days where I sit and just cry. It's devastating, especially when I see Robert's father having time with Lena. It's really touching to me. And it's difficult. I had a pretty tumultuous pregnancy as well, with the stress level that I had. People just would not let me rest. And it was difficult. And so it took time to really come into my own as a mother. I felt like the world was against me, and it was just me and my daughter. And the world included Robert. And Robert was in that category too. And it has taken me 3 months, not even, more than that, because the whole pregnancy too. So 12 months, a year, to really include him back in what I'm doing, and remember that he is my partner and that he can share in what I'm feeling. And it was difficult, and I can already see now we're going to have 2 parts of this video. It was difficult, and it still is difficult to express to him what I'm feeling without attacking him. And it just changes your whole marriage. This is sounding really scatterbrained, and it's coming out really crazy because we don't really have a general topic. It's just how we feel about marriage and how our relationship has changed since our daughter. And I'm giving you a little bit of the pros and cons of what's been going on. It's lovely to be married, because I don't know how single mothers do this. I really don't.
Yeah.
Even when he's doing barely anything, he's at least doing something, rather than me being completely alone and having to do this by myself. I don't know how single mothers do this. It's really true. Like, I really do believe this makes me even realize more how much being a Christian and how much being married and how much being and doing the right thing by God and being married first before having children and being in the same mindset helps. Because God didn't make this for one person to do alone. This is not even a 2-person job. This is a village job. It takes a lot of people to raise a child. And yeah, you have 2 parents, but parents cannot do it all by themselves. They just can't. It takes everybody. Grandparents, aunts, uncles, friends, church members, co-workers. It takes anyone who will help to help. When I tell you that we are really blessed, we are very blessed with the opportunity to know a lot of people who care and who still care about us as a whole of people, as husband and wife, and as parents, and for Lena. It really, really did help having people provide for us. And I'm going to finish my thought in part 2.